Guten Tag, Klasse. Heute lernen wir das Partizip Präsens. Es ist im Kapitel 4a.2 auf Seite 22 in deinem Heft. The present participle, das Partizip Präsens, can be used as an adjective or an adverb. It's used more often in writing than in spoken German. We had a couple examples in the Fotoroman. So, Herr Kleinedler said to Sabite, es gibt auch von anderen ausgezeichneten Künstlern so viele neue, aufregende Werke. So, aufregende, he's saying that there are a lot of exciting pieces of work out there from other artists. Or Karl said to Sabite, es war eine herrliche Landschaft mit singenden Vögeln und blühenden Blumen. Singen is to sing. So singenden are saying singing birds. Und blühen is to bloom. So blühenden Blumen are blooming flowers. So we're going to learn how to kind of add that ing in English to make it an adjective or an adverb to describe things. The nice thing is that it's pretty basic. All you have to do is add the letter D to the infinitive of a verb. So klingeln is to ring, klingelnd is ringing. Lachen is to laugh, lachend is laughing. Wachsen is to grow, wachsend is growing. So think of some other verbs you know. I can think of some pretty common verbs like spielen. So if I added the letter D at the end, it goes from to play to playing, spielend. Or laufen, to run, laufend, running. The other thing that you have to do is, if you are treating them as an adjective, they have to follow adjective ending rules. So if they precede a noun, you have to give it an adjective ending. So find those adjective ending charts if you need them. Look at this first example. After der, if it's the subject of a sentence, an adjective gets an E ending added to it. Aufgehen is to rise. So aufgehend, rising, but this comes after a definite article der, so it needs an E ending. Der aufgehende Mond, the rising moon. The next one is using schlafen, to sleep. So we're talking about sleeping dogs in this case. Well, it's unpreceded, so Hunde are plural. Unpreceded plural as the subject has an E ending. Schlafende Hunde soll man nicht wecken. So one should not wake sleeping dogs. So the German used the plural, schlafende Hunde. However, if that adjective is not in front of a noun, then you don't add an adjective ending. So here, bedeuten is now not in front of a noun. So when you make bedeuten to bedeutend, you don't have to add an adjective ending. Present participles can also be used as adverbs. The nice thing is if you're using it as an adverb, then obviously you don't need an adjective ending because it's not an adjective. So it's just that infinitive of the verb with the letter D at the end. So remember, an adverb describes a verb. So in this first example, lief is ran. Well, how did he run? He ran crying. Nachdem der Junge von Baum gefallen war, after the boy fell out of the tree, lief weinend nach Hause. He ran crying nach Hause, home. Sah ihr suchend in die Augen. So our verb is sah, so he looked Suchen is to search, so I added the letter D, searchingly, into her eyes. All right, here we'll make some examples. So we have a list of verbs at the top, and one example is already given to us using der Mond, the moon, while abnehmen is to wane or get smaller. So in a regular sentence, der Mond nimmt ab, the moon is waning, is getting smaller. Well, if I want to describe the moon instead as a waning moon, well, das ist ein abnehmender Mond. So abnehmend would be waning, and it needed an ER ending right there. Oh, I'm trying to underline it. Doesn't want to work right now. Let's see. ER ending there, because ein is preceding the adjective. It's the subject of the sentence, and Mond is masculine. Ein abnehmender Mond. How about die Katze? I see schlafen's an option for a verb, so a normal sentence may be die Katze schläft. Schläft, the cat is sleeping. Well, maybe I want to say the sleeping cat is cute. So die Schlafen, I'm going to add the letter D to the end to make it sleeping. I know I'll need an adjective ending. Die schlafende Katze ist süß. Well, Katze is feminine, so I know this D is the feminine, not plural. So feminine after D, and it is the subject of the sentence. The adjective ending's in E. Die schlafende Katze ist süß. Looking at das Kind, the kid here, I'd say he's crying. So weinen, we're going to use that. Normal sentence, das Kind weint. The kid is crying. Maybe I want to say the crying kid is sad. So the crying kid is sad would be das weinende Kind ist traurig. And you have to remember to put that adjective ending on weinend. Well, it comes after das, and the adjective ending after das is always an E. Here are a couple other examples, and I want you to think for a second what the adjective ending should be. I see a sleeping cat, which in fact I do. He's snoring away on the couch over here. Ich sehe eine schlafende Katze. So you should have noticed that this adjective had an eine in front of it. So eine tells us that it's feminine, and after eine, the ending is always an E. Ich sehe eine schlafende Katze. You can hear the singing birds. Du kannst die singenden Vögel hören. So Vögels, plural, birds. So you should have noticed the D in front of singing, and knowing that it's plural after a definite article, your adjective ending is an EN. Du kannst die singenden Vögel hören. How did you do? Were you able to figure out the adjective ending before I said what it was? Let me know if you have any questions.